Welcome back. Hunter Biden's trip to Ireland with President Biden now raising questions. The emails are now coming to light that show his now defunct investment firm, Rosemont Seneca Partners, sought Irish government investments during his father's vice presidency. In a 2011 email, the firm's then CEO, Devon Archer, suggests reaching out to then U.S. ambassador to Ireland, saying, ideas we could follow up on. Ireland, ask for intro through Rooney. The firm's founder, former president, Eric Schwerin, replied, Ireland, I assume there may be some opportunities to informally connect to Rooney at the St. Patrick's Day stuff next week and then formally follow up afterwards. In Archer's email, he also said they were already working with several funds, including 2 in China. Batya, I know you think that there are other things that are more important that the Republicans should be focusing on, but this is influence peddling in plain sight. And now we have to worry that Hunter Biden was on Air Force One with his father this week, is in Ireland now. Is he doing deals right now and pocketing money and selling America out?
I mean, can you even imagine the backlash if President Trump had taken one of his kids on a trip like this? But it's not just about the hypocrisy. You know, I think more than whether or not he's making deals right now is this the absolutely flagrant disregard for the appearance, for the feelings of the American people. That President Biden didn't stop and think, maybe I shouldn't be taking him on this trip. You know, it's just the flagrant disregard for the objection of reasonable Americans.
That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, it is like a tin ear. Do you not understand what this looks like?
Yeah, how can you at this point continue to operate the way you're operating if you're Hunter Biden or, quite frankly, if you're President Joe Biden? How could you exercise such poor judgment? He should have just said, you know what, just stay home on this trip. It's mind-boggling, and that's what's so upsetting.
That they were seeking deals and business opportunities when he was vice president.
And there's the proof. I mean, it just keeps going.
Yeah,
it's.
I don't know if we're going to see any justice here. I mean, there are seriously 2 tiers of justice. Do you disagree?
No, I mean, I think, you know, as Josh Hammer from Newsweek, my colleague at Newsweek, pointed out in your last segment, I think that's becoming more and more clear to average Americans. And I think many, especially working class Americans, very much see themselves as on the side that is being persecuted and that is being, you know, disregarded, insulted by these actions.
Yeah, and we don't know what kind of an impact it's going to have. We've got our #1 adversary in communist China.
Yes.
And we don't know how much money communist China and companies tied to the CCP have given the Biden family. We've got tens of millions of dollars that we know of. Could be much more.
No, I know. We don't know, and that's part of the problem.
So what does the CCP have on the Biden family? The commander-in-chief, our #1 adversary.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And what has always, well, one of the things that has always set this country apart is our sense of integrity, our accounting system, our legal system, and unfortunately, this just puts a little bit of a cloud over that, and that is what upsets me the most, that it's tarnishing what makes America great.
And China must be laughing all the way to the bank. Right now, Brazil's President Lula is meeting with Xi Jinping today.